Hi, I'm Isabel Nazon. I'm a massage therapist and naturopath. I'm going to be discussing with you today different techniques that you can use to help alleviate any digestional discomfort that you might experience, such as diarrhea, constipation, stomach cramps, or bloating. We can show you different points that can help alleviate those symptoms for you, as well as a specific massage technique that you can use that you can do at night to help with that. I will also be showing you and giving you the name of an essential oil that I think works wonders. I use it on my kids. Within 5 minutes they feel better, so I really swear by it. Before we start, I'm actually going to share with you certain little tips that you can add to your daily routine. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I'm actually quite chunky. I love my food, but I try and follow these certain rules, and I really rarely ever have any digestional discomforts. So first things first is coming from my traditional Chinese energetic background. I have to say that you need to understand that your digestive system is like a giant boiling pot, okay? So you need to keep that system warm. So anything that you put that is too cooling on a long period of time will give you issues in the long run. I do understand that juicing is quite big, and it does have its positive side because it's full of nutritious food. It's full of vitamins, and enzymes and all of the good stuff that you need in your system. But it is also very cooling, as well as smoothies. Most of the time, the fruits are frozen, so you're putting something that's very, very cold in your very warm system. So it's kind of a shock for your stomach, and as well as it kind of stops the muscles from doing the job they're supposed to do, which is like break down the food so that you can assimilate it properly. So if you do too much of that in the long run, you will start feeling discomfort, so I suggest that if you do your juicing, maybe the first thing you put in your stomach should be a little bit of warm water with lemon, or just simply warm water, or warm herbal teas. And then you do your juicing or your smoothie. And if you eat salad, let's say for a meal, then make sure that you either drink tea before and after, or either or, and that you make sure that you have at least 1 or 2 meals a day that is warm, so that your digestive system can function to its fullest. That's really what you want. I would also suggest that you have some sort of fermented food, because it has nice enzymes and probiotics that help with your intestines. And add some warming spices like cinnamon, ginger, garlic, any of those things that will help stimulate your immune system as well. A lot of the biggest part of the immune system is found in your intestinal flora, so you want to help and maintain that and actually build that. So those are my little tips, okay? Like I said, I'm not a nutritionist nor a dietitian, okay? So now let's go to what I know, which is the pressure points and a simple little massage that you can do at home. So first we're going to start with a couple of points that are located on your legs that you can apply maybe 2 or 3 times a day. You can do it in the morning and at night, if you have issues. And that's just to keep your digestive system harmonized. It's a great immune booster. Okay, so the first point that I'm going to show you is called spleen 3. Okay, and it's located really close to where you would find a bunion on your foot. So I'm going to show it to you here. So this is it right here. And then you're going to have your liver 3, which is right here. Okay. And then you're going to have, there's like a little crease. So you find the 2 little eyes on your knee. right here. And then you have a cute little dent here. So it's like a little nook. You're just gonna press that and stimulate it clockwise. Okay, that's stomach 36. Now you manipulate those points, I would say maybe 30 seconds each, and you do that, you repeat it 3 times in one session. Okay, and you'll see it's really, really pleasant. You can do up to 1 minute each point if you want, if you're patient enough. And you'll find great results if you do it for at least 3 weeks. I would say that you really feel a difference, and it's a great immune booster as well. Now, for different conditions, okay, such as if you have any pain along your stomach, you see you have your belly button right here, okay? So you're gonna go make 3 fingers from your belly button on each side. You're just gonna press here. Now this is a great point if you have constipation or diarrhea, okay? It just helps harmonize the intestines, okay? You're just gonna press on these and hold them for 3 minutes each, okay? Then you go from your belly button here and you do like maybe 2 fingers or 3 fingers, okay? You just stimulate underneath your belly button here, again, clockwise, you know? Then from the belly button and underneath your sternum, okay, you're just gonna measure half the distance here, and this is really like a point that's right on the stomach. So that too is a point. You just press there for like a minute, okay? It helps stimulate your stomach, you know? And it's great. It just feels pleasant, and if you feel that your stomach is extensive or it's just having some cramps, you can just press on that, okay? Now, for someone who tends to have constipation, okay, this is a massage that you can do at night before going to sleep so that the next morning you can have a nice form bowel movement, okay? So we're gonna be following the large intestine, okay? This is the descending colon, the transverse colon, and the ascending colon. Now, what is a little particular about this massage is that we're not, because normally the colon just goes like this, goes up here, like this, and then goes down, okay? But we're going to not follow the movement. We're actually going to start with the descending colon first, just because in case you've been impacted and you haven't gone to the bathroom yet, okay, you don't want to start stimulating this area so it can be clogged here. It's just like a traffic. You can't move if this part hasn't been taken care of. So you're going to start and you're going to push down like this with your palm. You're going to push down, and as you reach your hip bone, you're going to bring it forward and go down like this. Okay, so we're going to do that a couple of times. You can do that 10 times. I'm not going to do it 10 times. You do that 10 times. Okay, and then you're going to go to the transverse colon. So you're going to go from the other side underneath your bra line or underneath where you find your diaphragm. Okay, you're just going to grab it here and push it forward here, like this, to the other side. So you're going to do that 10 times as well. Okay. We're not going to do the whole 10 times. And now, when we're going to the ascending colon, we're going to push everything up here like this. So you're pushing it up like that. Okay, so if you do this every night, you know, before you go to bed, you should see some difference in the morning, you know, when it's time for your bowel movement. That is normally the appropriate time, let's say, to go to the bathroom when it comes to your body. It's like the intestine hour is from 5 to 7, you know. So if you do it at night, it gives your body the time to do whatever it needs to do so that the next morning it can evacuate properly. Now, if you have cramps, okay, or spasm or anything like that, and you're just like you're in pain and you feel like you have inflammation, you feel bloated, and you just don't know what to do, I really strongly suggest that you have basil essential oil with you at all times. Okay? It's wonderful. It's an anti-inflammatory. It stops any spasm that you would have. You put it on, you apply a generous amount wherever it is that you're feeling the pain, if it's more in the lower stomach or more in the stomach area. If it's lower belly or stomach area, you just apply a whole bunch of it. And within 5 minutes, you're great. You can also even put a little bit of heat to it if you want, if it helps, but just applying a generous amount of the oil and then covering it with a shirt or a blanket, you'll start seeing relief within 5 minutes. So that's really an essential oil that I think is something that you can use for any general discomfort when it comes to your digestive system. So I hope this helped you out, and you will try it at home whenever you have a discomfort. And if ever you have any questions, you can just leave a comment at the bottom, and I will also be sharing some of the acupoints. Thank you. Have a nice day.